Right now, I like Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran.
I don't even know what that is. Ed Sheeran. Bad habits. Na, 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 na. Is that the thing?
Yeah, that or like I do like Blackpink and like
Blackpink. Oh, let's
yeah.
go. Blackpink in your area. Kill this love. All right, you gotta boom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, sing it, man. Who's your bias?
Why should I sing it? I'm horrible
Who's your
at singing.
bias? Who's your Blackpink bias?
it, it's between Rose and Jenny, probably.
Oh, interesting, bro. What do you like about them?
I don't know. I just like them.
What about Lisa? Lisa's so queen.
Yeah, Lisa is. I just like all of them, really.
That's what the. Who do you like the least?
The least? That would be. I'll have the army after me if I.
This is not the army. What the? Oh, you already got them after you, man. Uh-oh.
No, I'm like, I don't want
The blinks? You mean the blinks?
the blinks.
I have to
Yeah,
think about that for a second.
I'm like, I don't want the blinks or the army after me,
Oh,
right?
why not?
Like,
All publicity is good
because
publicity.
they go hardcore. My one friend doesn't seem to get that when I'm live and he can watch me being live, that I'm not going to answer my phone.
How old are you?
I'm I'm 40. I'll just say my age. I'm old.
How old do you want to be?
Uh, probably 29.
What's the difference?
Responsibility, I guess. I don't know.
You have more responsibility. You have less responsibility at 29 than 40. It's like the
Yeah,
same ish.
not really.
What's the responsibility you have that's different?
Just owning like houses and having to pay mortgages and stuff.
Oh,
29, you didn't.
that sounds like a good responsibility to have. All right. Anyway, thanks for the battle, man. See you
Thanks,
around.
cutie. Yeah, thanks.
All right. Who wants to get bullied today? Send me a gift if you want to get bullied. Do you want to get bullied? Or should we just battle more people? Na 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 na, kill this love. Let's kill this love. Thank you. Oh, Hera, you want to get bullied? All right, we'll bully you. Yo, what's up, King Cassie? King Cassius? What a name.
What's up, man?
It's time we explore the universe. How are we going to go on this adventure?
All right. What are we doing now? What do you know? I'm curious as to what do you know about the universe? I'm curious.
What do I know about the universe? Huh. What a question to ask. What does that even mean?
Do you think there's any life out there?
Yes. Why would there? I feel like, I don't know. Ooh, thank you for the galaxy. Like, who doesn't believe there's no life out there? I think
That's
it would
what
be
I'm
more.
saying.
It would be more religious people would believe that there's no life out there, right?
But the problem is, all these religious people think they're demons, man.
There are demons.
That's what they think, though. Like when these religious people come to my page, they think that they're demons. I'm like, oh, there's people, all these like aliens, and they're like, oh no, they're demons. They're coming to get you. I'm like, bruh. Like,
But
I can't do this.
whether it's aliens or demons, it's some form of other life, right?
That's what I'm. No, there you go. I like you already. There you go.
So
What type
is
of
your
content do you
thoughts on?
make?
I make piano content and
Oh, okay,
badminton
lit.
content. But I need to start
Alright.
making universe content, I guess. Do you make universe content?
I do. I talk about aliens, consciousness,
Really?
psychic
Are you
abilities, all
serious?
that
That's
stuff.
so cool.
Mhm.
What? All right,
Yeah.
yo, teach me. Okay. What's a controversial topic that people will be triggered when you talk about?
Oh my gosh. Like, Lord, I'm about to say this out loud. So, like, all these religions, I've talked about this before too. All these religions are based off of extraterrestrials, all of them. Like,
Okay.
Jesus was an alien. Like, all this, like, even Jesus himself was like, God's within you, not outside of you. All this stuff. All of them, like, even the Egyptian gods, they're all just extraterrestrials.
Okay. So why were there so few extraterrestrials that came to Earth?
Because there's actually a non-interference thing. I don't know if you're new
Like
to
the
all of
Men in
like
Black
consciousness.
thing?
Yeah, yes. Okay. What you need to watch, Eternals?
Yeah.
That's the movie. That movie's just telling you the truth of how it really is.
Okay.
Like they work from behind the scenes, and sometimes they'll like contact people. Like a lot of people like me, they'll contact, and then people don't believe us.
Yeah, what the heck? So you're saying there's people protecting Earth without us knowing, right?
Yep. So you know
So
what? I've even read like government documents, like CIA documents, talking about extraterrestrials, and they're like, "Oh, we can't tell people though because humans are gonna freak out." I'm like, "Yo, it's
so so
crazy."
the so like the pharaohs and Jesus that we know about, are they extraterrestrials that got through the security, or were they extraterrestrials protecting Earth?
That's way back then. That's when you noticed humans were way more advanced than they were now. So you see, like the pyramids, how they're like aligned with Orion's belt and like the same speed of like light and all that stuff, like all these weird stuff. Yeah, they were way more advanced than we are now. So even the Aztecs and all of that, like they made landing platforms for their gods, and everybody thought they were crazy, and they were drawing big head people with like big black eyes, and everybody's like, oh, they were just making stuff up. Even like so many of the Asian cultures, they draw like reptilian people and stuff, and everybody thinks it's fairy tale. Like,
So like these people that they are drawing, are they the ones protecting the Earth with no interference, or are they trying to like? Why are they known?
well, look at Earth like this. So if you watch a like Star Wars, right, and you see all of these planets that are all out there, right? Earth is like, for example, like the people in the Amazon rainforest, how we're not allowed to like interfere with them because yeah, it's like that. So Earth is a very like, because we aren't as advanced yet, we're like the Stone Age compared to those people out there. So
Okay.
they say, okay, you can't interfere with these human beings because they're not conscious enough yet. And as soon as we become conscious enough, then they said even in their scriptures that they're gonna come and land and make themselves known. But humans have to be aware of this stuff. And you see now people are like getting more awakened. Like people are talking about, whoa, I opened my third eye and stuff on YouTube. Yeah. So we're becoming more conscious. And that's when these ETs are soon gonna come down. I don't know when, maybe next 10 years or so, but they're gonna come down and be like this. And then we're gonna be like, yo, like we've been waiting. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Wait, but then why is it like back then, like you were saying with Aztecs and pyramids? Why did they give us that technology back then?
Because we were more advanced, like we were more conscious then. So we were aware of everything
So
going
why
on.
did we
And so
become less conscious?
I don't know. That's actually a good question. From what I know, it's when Atlantis and like Lemuria and all those places fell. So many beings out there don't want us to ascend. Oh, I
Someone
lost.
asked, do you think humans can reproduce with extraterrestrials?
Of course they can. We're just, this is gonna sound crazy too, but we really are just hybrids. And a lot of CIA workers have come out now and said this as well. They're like, yeah, humans are hybrids of aliens, and they all put their like deep genes in us and stuff. It's
Okay.
crazy.
Why is there such a, if we're just hybrids, that means alien genes aren't that much like superior physically if we're just all hybrids of alien genes, right? Because there's no like human that has superhuman abilities.
Right. Yeah. So there is like, we have abilities, like for example, we have people who could like see, right? Like they can see other dimensions. Some people could feel, like I'm really clairsentient, so like I feel energy really clearly. And so there's a lot of people that have these abilities, but all humans are meant to have these. And so as soon as you become, even you, when you become more aware of this stuff, you're gonna notice you might start seeing stuff or like feeling stuff. You're gonna be like, whoa, like how do I know this stuff? Definitely it's coming, man.
So how do I
Everybody's meant
gain
to
my
have it.
abilities? How do I gain my abilities?
Meditation, bro. Listen, I didn't believe any of this stuff. Okay, I was pure like Jesus Christ, Christian. But as soon as I was something called an empath, so I could understand and feel people's energies, and I didn't know I was doing it yet. So like I would just know stuff about people, and they'd be like, "How do you know that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just like felt it." Right. And so when I started meditating, then it started strengthening to the point where like I could feel the vibration of like the whole planet. It's crazy sometimes. So if you start meditating and you start getting conscious of these abilities, they really start to pick up. Like everybody's saying though here, meditation is key.
What about like doing like drugs? Is that
You can use like shrooms. I haven't done any mushrooms. I have used cannabis every once in a while, but whenever I do cannabis, my mind opens up. So if I like watch a movie, I think like really deep about it and like I'm taking notes. So you can use like cannabis, you can use really good. It'll open up your brain.
so like Jesus? If Jesus is an alien, why is it he's drawn in such a human form, or do they just look like human? That
Because they
species.
could, you should, oh, wait, where's my book? Where's my book? Okay. These people can take human form, bro. It's kind of scary. So, like, for example, I'm going to show you, do you know the Pleiadian star system?
No.
Lord. Okay. Y'all, we're educating this guy right now. We're educating this guy. Okay. So, there's, for example, these are super angels. Okay. So, these are called super angels. Really, they're just angels like Christianity calls them, but they're highly ascended beings. So they are here and they can look like anything they want to. So they can look like a human, but like if they go to a planet where it's like grasshopper people or something like that, they're gonna look like a grasshopper person. So like they could shift because they're not in this physical realm. They're like in other realms.
So why did Jesus the alien die, or did he die?
People think he came here like to die for our sins. He really didn't. He came here to show us how we could ascend like him. Even in all his scriptures, he's like,
Why
don't
why
praise
did he
me.
do that when there's a non-interference thing?
Because he was sent by source. He was sent by God. God is just basically the universe or the source energy. So source sent him and said, okay, you need to do this because he's basically a super angel.
So what is source?
That is God. So that is like it's the universe. Even quantum physics has proven that the universe is actually alive, which is
Okay.
scary. So really that is God. So
Campfire.
everybody talks about this God, that's it.
Okay, so the source is God, and then but the source is some sort of being then, right? If it's making
Yeah,
decisions.
it's consciousness. But like as humans, we struggle to understand this stuff because we think like we're the most advanced. Well, really, there's other consciousness. Like even quantum physics scared me with this one. Even planets are alive. Like the Earth has its own like energetic field. So we don't really understand consciousness fully. So that source is what created us in a way. But yeah,
So what
that
does it
is what God
mean
was.
to be conscious?
It's to understand the truth. So when you look at all of the religions, you see all these religions out there, you see Christianity, Hinduism, all of that is those are different ways of looking at the truth. So like when you look at this shape, Christianity is like looking at it from this way. You see this. So you think that's the truth. But Buddhism is looking at it from this way, right? So you see it's all the same thing, but you're looking at it from a different angle. So when you look at all of the religions, you start to see they're all the truth. Like they're all telling us what the universe really is. But when you look at one side, then you're closed-minded. You think Jesus Christ and all of that, but that's not the truth.
So you're saying if being more conscious means understanding the truth, isn't that just acquiring the knowledge of what truth is?
Yeah, and also like someone said here, being more aware. So when your awareness, so for example, when I was just religious, I didn't believe any of this stuff. I was focused on this 3D reality. This 3D is it, right? But as soon as my awareness grew and I understood, whoa, okay, ghosts are real, astral projection, like leaving your body is real, and then all of this stuff is real, then it's like your awareness expands and you become aware of different dimensions. And then you feel it and then you start seeing it. So becoming conscious is just beginning up your awareness.
Okay. Becoming
I know.
conscious is improving your awareness.
Yes. So you have to expand your awareness. So instead of seeing this 3D, like I don't see this 3D anymore. This 3D is basically, you'll hear some people say it's like a video game. It really is basically. We come here to learn, we incarnate here for certain missions or to learn something. When you go to your body and you astral project, you realize, whoa, okay, that physical body is just a vehicle for me. This soul is me. And then you travel the stars. And then, for example, then I know astral projectors who went to other planets and they were like, I didn't believe in aliens, but I visited some. And so they realized, whoa, and they visited their past lives and they saw this incarnation on Earth is one. And they chose this one. And then when they die, then they're going to be like, okay, did I do what I went on Earth to do? Yes or no? Do I need to incarnate again? It's all just one big plan.
So if people die early, they can just become astral projections earlier.
Yeah, but when you're astral projecting, you have a physical body. So when you leave here and you go when you're astral projecting, you leave your body, it's like you're there right now, but you're just outside your body and you're flying around, whatever. But when you die, then that cord that connects you and that body is snipped. So then you're just like a ghost. You're just a ghost until you go through that light, which like brings you to where your incarnation goes. You know what I'm saying? Like where you choose to incarnate, that's where you go. So a ghosts are just like people stuck in astral projection, low key.
Okay. Can you like demonstrate one of your abilities right now?
um, my abilities right now is mostly just feeling energy, and I can do card
Okay. Could
readings and
you
stuff like
like
that.
what
But
kind of energy can you like object energy or what does that mean?
object energy, people's energy, usually because I'm an empath, when I'm around people, I feel like I know almost everything about them
So
just being
like
in their
can
aura.
you feel it like this or it has to be in person?
Um, I have tried like this. I've done card readings, but I haven't had the confidence enough to do it through the camera. That's it.
Okay.
That'll be interesting.
So if I could you grab one of your shoes right now and tell me what energy you get from it?
From what?
From one of your shoes.
Like, I could. I don't even know how I could demonstrate. I could do a card reading on you. Should I do a card reading on you?
No, that's like a normal kind of thing, right? That's like
True. I don't know how to demonstrate. Let me
like
see.
psychics like I've experienced, but like you're talking about some other things I haven't heard of.
Mm-hmm. So like mostly I've been getting more in tune with my higher self, which your higher self is like your connection to your soul that's been left outside of your body in the higher realms. So when I do that and I do card readings, I'm in touch with my higher self. So I can ask questions about the other person and the cards will tell me, my higher self will communicate to me what about the person I need to know or they need to know. And it's interesting because the stuff I get, I'm like, they're like, how did you know that? How did you know that? I'm like, I just felt it. So it's
Wait,
all
before
about
this,
just
guys,
developing, strengthening
let's not
it.
lose this round. We're on a 6-win streak. Let's go, team.
Yo,
Let's go,
yeah,
fam.
this guy, I'm about to lose. I don't
All
even
right.
care.
All right, there we go. Okay. Now we can focus on the topic again. Thank you. Thank you for the balloons.
But have you had any like spiritual experiences?
Well, whether I've had it or not, if I wasn't able to define them as spiritual experiences, it's not, I didn't identify them as it, right?
Okay. So like, have you had any like ghost experiences or anything like that?
I think you would have to give me some examples.
Like, have you ever, ooh, like, have you ever just been in a house and you just knew there was a spirit or like you felt like it was haunted and like stuff move around or anything like that?
I mean, Maybe, but like most of the time you would probably just dismiss it as nothing, right?
True.
So
I
like,
feel you.
do you have to, it's just whether you believe that's a spirit there or not, or do you just believe that it was just like the ground shook and something fell over?
See, and that's the thing. That's what awareness is. When you're aware of these things, then you're aware of what's actually happening. Like you could be like, hey, like me, like I'm gonna tell you the story. So I
Wait,
was
I
hanging out
have a
with my.
question. I have a question. So,
Okay,
so
go ahead.
spirits, do you think like our ancestors who's passed on, do you think their spirits are still around?
Some of them.
Do they
Some of
still
them.
watch over you?
Yes. So ancestors usually are like physical lineages. So like
Right.
for example, my ancestors who come from, you know, from West Africa, right? And I learned from about some of them, you know, some of them are watching over me here, but most of the time on the higher dimensions, we're all just souls. So it doesn't necessarily matter. We're all really the same in a sense. But you do
Right.
have ancestors and spirit guides.
Have you ever like has so if like so ghosts are so when ghosts exist, are people able to communicate with ghosts?
Yeah,
Are they
I
able to have
communicate with them.
ghost intercourse of some sort?
In the astral realm, yeah, but not in the well, not when you're in your physical body.
So you
Why
can
are you
like
getting dirty? I know you think
what?
it's
I'm
something
just curious.
dirty.
So
I
you
know
can
you're like,
astral
yo,
project yourself and then have intercourse with the ghost?
yeah, you could, but it depends. Like you wouldn't necessarily want to. Like if you, a lot of people want to go and have sex with a demon, but it's gonna drain you. Like a lot of people love to do that joint. Like it's serious though. Like it's dead ass. Like they go and have intercourse with like lower vibrational beings, and then stuff happens. It's for real.
Interesting.
I know now you want to go do it so you can try it out. Now you just want to test it out.
I just want to astral project. How do I astral project?
Why do you want to astral project?
It's so I can understand what you're talking about, you know?
Okay, well, you
All
if
right,
you
walk me
look up
through.
some
Let's do a 10-minute as much as we can do in 10 minutes. Let's how much about like how can you get me into astral projection?
Lord, y'all, I can't with this guy. You're gonna have to look up some ways on YouTube, but man, you need to start meditating and stuff like that. Because once you see how for real it is, you're gonna be like, whoa, like it's not a joke anymore. It's
All
not
right,
a
can you
joke.
like crash course? Can you give me like a very like sampler taste in this live session? Like how do we start meditating? Let's do it.
You need to Lod. Okay, you need to sit down or lay down in a comfortable position. Okay, get comfortable, clear your mind, breathe. Lord, guys, he's gonna do it right now. Lord, okay. Um, this guy, I don't think he's taking it seriously. But that's all you need to do is relax your mind. You could even envision a beam of light going into you and filling you with light, connecting you to the universe, whatever you want. You can meditate any way you want. I don't think this guy's serious, guys.
I'm doing it right now.